Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. Okay, it is Wednesday, July 29th. As you guys know, we are in the full moon, okay, of Capricorn and, Aquarius, okay, and I did post about this on my blog already, so you guys can check that out if you guys have some time. But I am going to be using two oracle decks that actually represent the moon cycles or just moon messages in general. It's the Moonology decks that I have, because I was going to do it yesterday, but I'm like, I feel like today the full moon is a little bit more. And this, oh my god, sorry you guys to cut off myself, but I seen that little truck again. Okay, so there's something about like patterns, okay, patterns and things being repeated, okay, like this, it's literally this small. I mean, obviously it's not that small, but like it looks like Astro Boy's shoe. Like it's just so tiny, and it's like basically, you know how you see trucks where it has like that half and then it has like the tractor or trailer behind it. It literally is so tiny, and then the back is so little. I don't know how to explain it. I wish I could show you guys, but I'm not trying to expose where I live either. Like I'm not a fool. Like next thing you know, I show my area and someone's like, oh my god, I know where you live. Oh no. We're not doing that, okay? But I wish I could show you, okay guys? But anyway, I'm going to be using the Moonology deck, like I said, because again, it is the full moon and there's something about like Capricorn and Aquarius energy that's significant. So I'm going to jump right into it and see what you guys might need to know. And also we have an eclipse full moon at the end of August as well. So I will talk about that too. But obviously as we get a little bit closer, I might do it a little bit earlier so that you guys can like basically prepare for what's to come, because again, it's a blog, right? So let's see what messages you need to know for today, okay, for July 29th. So Spirit, what clarity and understanding can you give the collective at this time when it comes to using this Moonology deck, or both Moonology messages for the collective? What do they need to know for today? Woo. Let's see what the messages show up as, okay? And I'm just gonna pause it for a second. Hold on, guys. About that, guys, I just had to pause the video for a quick second. But yeah, my lips were dry too, so I had to put lip balm on my lips, okay? Okay, so we have full moon in Scorpio, okay? Now, even though the full moon is not in Scorpio, you may have Scorpio placements, and that could be confirmation for some of you that are basically feeling the energy of the Capricorn Aquarius full moon right now, because again, even if we're all feeling it, it does hit us all differently, okay, in different ways. So just having a little ease and grace for us, right, for everybody in the collective, okay? But you could have a full moon in Scorpio, but there's something about breathing through the tension. So not sure for some of you what's going on in your situation, but some of you guys are just trying to breathe through whatever tension you have going on, okay? Breathing through the chaos, okay? Maybe the energy feels chaotic. Also, when it comes to tension, maybe with the full moon right now in Capricorn and Aquarius, you could be dealing with people around you, no offense, but you could be dealing with some dummies. All right, I'm sorry guys, but it's true. You guys could be dealing with some dummies in your energy. You could be dealing with some people who you think that they know better, but they don't do better. Okay, some foo-foos. Okay, like, I'm not trying to say people are dumb, but it's just people doing dumb things. Like, when you say common sense is not so common, there's something about that where people who should have common sense, they lack it. And it's so funny how people can have like a lot of money to buy certain things, but they can't buy sense. They can't buy common sense, okay, which is so messed up. It's like you have all this money and you guys want to buy Ferraris and buy all these things, but you can't buy common sense. And some people, like, I wish that was a thing, and I'm not even trying to be mean, it's true. Some people really be acting like they know everything and they don't know anything at all, okay? So take what resonates with that. We have full moon in Pisces, so forgive. Some of you guys could have been born on a full moon in Scorpio or Pisces, so take whatever resonates with this. Now, for some of you guys, you may have Pisces placements. There could be something about forgiveness. Now, you don't have to forgive somebody who treated you like crap, okay? You don't have to, okay? But there's something about forgiving yourself, maybe for allowing, yourself to go through certain circumstances or situations that were just not meant for you. Now, you literally could have someone in your energy who wants your forgiveness, but some of you guys are just, standing 10 toes down and you're not changing your mind. And I understand that, because if you've tolerated certain things for so long dealing with people, and it's like you've been respectful and understanding and giving grace and things like that, and I understand people cannot be perfect, but it's almost like, how come you can understand that if you're talking to someone, for example, and they explain like, hey, I don't like when people call me this, and then you still call that person that name that they don't like? I don't understand people like that, right? But then if you distance yourself or remove yourself from the connection or energy, now you're mean, or now you're this or you're that, right? So take what resonates with that. But forgiveness could be significant. You could be forgiving yourself and maybe other people, but from a distance, and basically just moving on with your life is significant, okay? But definitely there's someone in your energy. You could have Pisces placements, or there's something about a Pisces energy where, you know, when it comes to like dreams or psychic abilities and things, you are aware of a situation, and you know that there was a situation that could have happened that was unfair to you, okay? We're talking about justice at this time. Justice is very significant and very heavy. 555 on the timer. There's something about change, freedom, and adventure where you guys are, you know, exploring new things, taking adventures, seeking new, you know, explorations and things. And somebody also could be seeing that about you, and that could be also another reason why people want your forgiveness as well, because they see that you've moved on, okay? Like, it doesn't matter if they're in your energy or not. You moved on, you moved past whatever connection this is. And it's almost like people want to be back in your good graces. And I'm sorry, if people really treated you the way that you emotionally did not appreciate or did not like, I don't blame you guys. I wouldn't want them back in my energy either. Like, I know the channel talks about healing and growth, but sometimes in healing and growth, a part of that healing and growth means that you don't accept people coming back into your life, okay, to do the same cycles over and over again. That's just what it is, okay? First quarter moon in Aries, okay? Step into your power. So yeah, some of you guys are stepping into your power at this time, okay? Something about being direct and taking action. Leadership is significant. CEO energy is significant, all right, guys? But there's something about you guys with that fire energy, that passion. Some of you guys are doing certain things, like I said, that make you happy, okay? Last quarter moon in Capricorn. Leave the past behind. What did I just say, you guys? The full moon is in Capricorn and Aquarius, okay? Like I said, there's something about chaotic energy, people trying to come back in your energy, you forgiving and moving on and letting go. As the wind is blowing very heavily right now, it's like I feel like there's something about the energy being pushed out or pushed away, right? I just saw ragweed in here, but it left. Yeah, the energy's being pushed out or pushed, you know, away. It's like blowing in the wind almost. It's like Gemini or air placement energy. Like, you know, when the air is just flowing and moving, that is you. You're going with the flow. You're moving with the energy at this time. And it's almost like, I don't know if you guys remember, like, and I know Disney is not the greatest, you know, example sometimes, but I don't know if you guys remember the movie Pocahontas. Maybe that movie's significant for somebody. And I don't know if you guys remember, like, the willow tree, okay? It's like Pocahontas going to the willow tree. So basically you going into nature and speaking to nature, speaking into the energy, speaking to source. Okay, the willow tree was their ancestor or source, basically, right? Based on how the movie was depicted. And it's almost like some of you guys are like that. Once you step into nature, once you move into nature, it's like you feel connected, you feel grounded, you feel a sense of, you know, relation, okay? And some people may not understand that about you. So yeah, there is something about you leaving the past behind. You left the past behind. Whoever this connection is, like I said, there are people out there that are still asking about you, wondering about you, wanting to know what you're doing, how you're doing, you know, what you're up to. And I'm sorry, if people treated you poorly and did not help you then, that is none of their damn business. Excuse my language. Like, I try not to cuss too much on this channel, but you know, sometimes I just don't care, because it's like, who gives a damn? If you were treated poorly and you know that you were treated poorly and there was unjust and it wasn't fair, but everybody else around you was getting the benefits of whatever you were doing, yeah, do I not blame you for disconnecting yourself from people? I don't blame you. Okay, you have every right to feel that way. You have every right to put yourself first and for once be happy and, you know, allow yourself to enjoy the endeavors of your life right now, whatever it is that you're dealing with, whether it's good or bad. You being able to be just alone and enjoying what it is that you're doing right now, whether it's a project or you starting something new. People need to understand that their consequences have, you know, certain actions that go behind them. Okay, so you know, it's like your actions have consequences is what I was trying to say. I just reversed it. But at the same time, the consequences to your actions are also significant. It's like people don't understand that you don't treat people a certain way. You don't gang up on a chosen one or a collective energy. You don't gang up on somebody who's, you know, special, that has gifts and talents, that was actually put there to help you, you know. And it's almost like people are forgetting that, you know. 10-10 on the timer. So you feel whole within yourself. Okay, you feel whole, you're happy, you're enjoying life, you're going with the flow, you are doing things that you know that you enjoy doing because you enjoy doing it, because you know at the end of the day there's nobody else that's going to do it but you, and you have the freedom to do that. You know what I'm saying, guys? So first quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. Okay, so you left the past behind. Okay, and basically because you did this, now you guys are stepping into a newer energy with Sagittarius energy showing up here. You are showing up as somebody who's enjoying right now whatever good luck you have right now, whatever fortune you have right now. And that's significant, okay? I'm going to get one more card from this deck and then get the other deck for you guys, okay? Yeah, it says embrace the flow of life. I just said this. Full moon in Gemini, okay? Air energy is significant. Going with the flow, just like I said about the wind. The wind is blowing really heavy right now, okay? And some of you guys could have like released control, right? Like I said, grounding yourself and being able to, you know, earth and be within, you know, nature and things like that. But definitely with the flow of the air moving and how heavily it's moving right now, that is your energy. It's like you're going with the flow. You're not controlling any situations or dynamics, but you could have had people in your energy trying to control your situations and dynamics, right? And you're not doing that. You're just letting things flow, okay? There's a saying, let the chips fall where they may lay. And that's what you guys are doing. It's like, okay, fine. You guys think you know more than I do, then do what you do. Do what you need to do, right? It's almost like that energy where it's like you'll say something to somebody, but they feel like they know more than you. So it's like, all right, cool. Do what you think is best. But then when they do what they think is best, it falls apart. Okay, because sometimes people need to realize that sometimes you have inner knowing, whether you have the experience or not. You have inner knowing more than certain people do. Okay, and it has nothing to do with, you know, how smart you are, what kind of education you have. It's just a gift. Okay, like a gift is a gift. You can't control that. Okay, guys. So yeah, Gemini energy again. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Take what resonates with that. Okay. Then we also have be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Okay, so this is Libra, Aries, Capricorn. What's the other one? Libra, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer. Okay, all cardinal signs. So some of you guys could have those placements in your moon sign, or again, because we are in Capricorn full moon, that's also confirmation. Okay, so take what resonates with that. Okay, we have hold your vision, fixed moon. Okay, so that's also clarity for somebody as well. Something about holding your vision. So again, it's like you see things but you don't say anything. Some of you guys may hold it onto yourself, okay, and basically wait for things to like play out, right? So Spirit is saying step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Okay, so yeah, some of you guys, like I said, when it comes to holding your vision and stepping out of your comfort zone, there's something about your South Node, which is your past energy, and your North Node right now, which is telling you what you should do. Some of you guys, whatever your North Node is, especially with Capricorn right now being in the, you know, full moon with Aquarius, some of you guys may also have your North Node in Capricorn or Aquarius. You don't have to, but that's just what I'm picking up based on the energy. It says nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, mutable moon signs, right? You may have a mutable moon. Okay, so that could be confirmation. You may resonate with this as well, or there's something about the moon cycles changing in the next few days as well after the full moon that may be activating certain things for a lot of you guys. Okay, I'm gonna get one more card and see what comes up. Ooh, okay, I got, actually, Spirit gave me 3 more cards. Thank you. Okay, surrender to the divine, full moon. That's right now, full moon. Okay, again, right now, the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn, and that's what we're dealing with right now, full moon in Capricorn and Aquarius. Okay, and the last card says meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So definitely take whatever resonates with this, because right after Aquarius, okay, is Pisces energy, okay, because Pisces is the last zodiac sign, but the last zodiac sign who basically embodies all the other signs. You guys get what I'm saying? So there's something about that too with your energy. Like I said, there's something about you that have Pisces placements. Like I said, you could have cardinal placements, mutable, fixed placements, you know, water placements. It doesn't matter. You could have certain placements, like I said, in your chart that are being activated right now that is allowing you to resonate with the energy currently, okay? I am going to end it here though, guys, but please take what resonates with you whenever you see this. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support as always. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Right, I hope you guys will, you know, rock with your girl. All right, those who support and have been there, whether you just started or been there from day one, you guys know who you are. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys and I thank you guys. All right, guys, but yeah, love you guys. See you next time. Bye, y'all.